Well, here we are at the third and final race of the Snowshoe Race Series. We're in the start gate here at the top of the Western Territory, 1,500 vertical feet of descent. Out and into the first little wood section here. This is the same start route that we used for the previous races. We're going to head into the first sections here and approach to the Cupcake Gap. Here we are off of the Cupcake Gap, down into this sweeping right-hand turn. Got to be on your brakes, nice and early, set up, decelerate, and make this corner nice and clean. That's a tough section of the track, but a lot of our regulars are pretty familiar with it. Nice single track in through here, stair-stepping our way down into Westridge Road, right-hand berm corner. A little bit of a sprint here. You want to keep the speed up, cross Westridge, and we'll descend into a trail called Judy Chop. Coming into here, braking points are key for sure. Snaking our way through. Nice technical rocks and roots. Back into a few machine corners here. 2 step downs coming up. This one has a little bit of a gap to it. Definitely Knuckle you want to clear. To another step down there. Good braking points. Lots of gravity here. So lots of speed to be had. Make sure you're shutting her down in the right areas. Setting up. Nice wide line into the rock here. Off and onto Shays ski slope. New section here, up and over this boulder. Those who race the Gravity East Series have already had a little bit of practice on that one. Cool little section of rock drop there. And now we're snaking our way through Upper Hairball. Through some berm corners in here. We had the machine in a few spots. Still some technical rocks and roots in a few areas. Still challenging us. Very fun flowing section of trail. Lots of improvement to it this year. Carrying the speed down into the flatter areas of our mountain. We want to really try to get the corner speed in here, dial it in, carry it on out into this open slope area that we'll be approaching here next. Little step down, now into the flat of Shays here. This is the grind. This is where fitness kicks in as usual. A lot of guys who raced here know it all too well. We're pumping our way down through, trying to carry that speed, getting our cranks in, feeling those legs burn. Fitness definitely a factor here. We're on the approach to the hip jump, so trying to carry the speed into it. Plenty of style to be thrown off of this guy. Airing her out just like that. And prepping ourselves for the lower steeps of the mountain. Dropping in here, rest those lungs a little bit, but the arms and legs are still burning a bit. Hopefully you can eke out some recovery in this section. This is what we call the 1,000-mile-an-hour section right there. Plenty of speed, very, very fast, especially in the dry. Conditions currently are a little damp from that recent rain we had on Tuesday. Lots of water had fallen, but prior to that, very, very dry conditions. Course is draining pretty well and should be in great shape for this weekend. So here we are. Pretty fast braking bump section here. Really works the arms and suspension. Getting that bike hopefully dialed in. This is the tune. So everything's working just right. Carrying the speed in. Here we're going to cross what we call the off camber on Shays. It's been benched out a bit now. So a little bit easier to make your way across Shays, but we're going to try to carry that speed as best we can into this lower section. Again, big wide open section. Nice firm support with a few jumps. Snaking our way down in here, tight and twisty through those rocks and trees there. Step down into Daytona berm, they call it. You hang on to that one for a while. Carrying the speed into this lower flat, and the trail crew on the right there, giving them a little shout out. And these corners are a bit flat. Definitely line choice is pretty key. There's a little bit of support on the ends of them. When it's wet in here, really, really greasy. Technique and braking is key. Back across Shays here. I'm going to drop into the final stretch of the woods. setup, try to straighten this stuff out, carry the speed in here. Now we're on Cup Run into the final stretches. Here's our finish step down into the finish line area. So that is a look at course number 3 of the Snowshoe Race Series. Remember, Saturday is our race day, so no racing on Sunday. Be sure to get up here, get your practice in. We'll have an extended practice on Saturday. Award ceremony following that in the village. Forecast isn't looking too bad. Should be good conditions for the track. Hope you can make it.